hmm So, good morning. I am headed to run a couple errands, and I just wanted to stick my face in and say what's good. Um, Today was a deadline for, well, it was one deadline. I have another deadline, you know. Um, I learned, well, I've been learned a valuable lesson to not share my dreams with people or whatever, whatever. But this go round for what I was working on, specifically with housing, I really wasn't sharing very many details, but it was interesting how people took, once again, what they always do. They took the few little details and ran amok with it. So it just puts me in this place where I'm gonna be mum's the word on the further moves that I'm making to rectify the situation. But God is amazing. He's so good. I have options. I have options. Tatiana, I haven't seen you since 1945. How art thou, girl? How are you? I have options, which is awesome. And so, I'm just going to exercise all those options. And while I do that, I'm going to be making my art and doing the best of it. I am being white supremacist. It's so amazing. Good morning. Good morning. Dude, I got the most peaceful rest and sleep. I needed it. I knew my body was going to steal it, because my cycle is coming up soon. And ladies, when all those extra organs get to working and we get to hemorrhaging an entire human, we be dead to the world. It was so funny how I was still I have so much happy for, so much to be grateful for. Um, I'm taking a much podcast only because the putting it together and you like getting it to be in a space where I can chill and record and do that is always like well, no, I'm speaking into existence. It used to be full of drama because of all the extra elements that happens behind the scenes due to cowards and early behavior. Um, a lot of that is being improved, so I'm happy about that. Now I'm gonna take this podcast hiatus to focus on those other areas that got out of balance. And so far, I actually don't have any complaints. I would have been able to turn a lot of stuff into my caseworker today. You know, and I know that I have the extension. That's great. But, my ass, I'm a overachiever. And so I always try to do things in overachiever mode. If I can get it done early, if I can, beast the shit real quick, like that's how I try to move and do things. That's my first reaction to doing things. Like I want to just get it out the way and, be above the stuff. But I'm good. Like I don't have nothing to complain about. And I had to get some much needed rest, so I took it. That's number one. Let me just address that for people show up in my comments telling me shit they know nothing about, like they the authority. Let me just stop you and silence you right there. Mum's the word. Because also Yeah, if I got in person and provide 3 forms of ID, your little loser ass ain't showing up and getting shit. Merry Christmas. So yeah, for all the people that's trying to get in my business and find out the intricacies of what's going on, it's none of your business. Stay out of it. But I'm good. I have an extension. So, I just had goals, and the earliest move-in date was New Year's, and that's what I was trying to do. That was my earliest move-in date. And that's also the other, because God is good. I might not even need this. He's amazing. Other caveat, if I wanted to go through the program. Was if I want to take advantage of the January 1st deadline. If. And so I wrote that in my phone, and when I saw the way I was being played and all of that, I was like, oh, let me do that stuff, because the less they know, the better. People doing too much. And then awesome stuff started to happen. So, there's that. I'm very excited. Things are looking up. Things are moving. And they really, really are. And that's why I'm not talking too much, because I don't want nobody to ruin it with their goofiness. I've been through enough already. I don't need to go through no. So there's that. There's nobody. Nobody was fucking with the green line. They didn't give a shit. It's funny how all of a sudden people be persons of interest, and here y'all come. Nobody was fucking with the green line. Y'all ain't give a shit. Some of the stations be so dilapidated. If y'all gave a shit, y'all would give some and fix it, but y'all don't. The only ones, but typically the only ones that do be decent are the ones that's over there. The one by El Segundo, the one by Redondo, and that. Those are cool, because those are by industry, and what is that? DirecTV and the Nate. Survive things like that and look at life the same. You can't survive things like that and look at life the way people who ain't been through things as dire look at life. You just can't. If I'm here, as long as I'm here, I can figure some things out. I can get some things done. Okay, things may not be ideal, but if I can hold on, I can get this going on. I can get that going on. This will happen. If I just hold on, I can do this. I can do like that's how I look at life. That's how I look at things. It's so amazing to me how even my family dynamic has changed, because it started when people thought my life was dream and everything was rosy. Before that, I never See how empty this fucking train is? There's no. Why? Cause don't nobody be these motherfuckers. But now everybody's at this train station. Cause I was
stand clear.
the place that I got the most relaxation out of being in the sauna was the first attack, because people don't, number one, want me to get any type of relaxation, rest, anything, and number two, they don't want me to have anywhere to go. The thing in the day, I was had a Planet Fitness account, and I lived in, well, I didn't live, but I was in New York, and I got a Planet Fitness account back when the shit first started, and I was going to shower. People was hating that I had somewhere to shower because they wanted me to be dirty on purpose. And all of a sudden, the person was like, my manager said we had to cancel you. And I was like, what? I don't know. What, your manager? Who's your manager? Bring your manager here. Well, you got to call between the hours of so-and-so and so-and-so. And I'm like, I got to call between the hours of so-and-so and so-and-so? Of my sisters. Who the hell is watching me right now at 9 in the morning on Facebook that got time to tell me about sisters I'm not even talking about? How did my sisters even get in this conversation? I'm talking about the Green Line, just discussing Planet Fitness. She looked like my sister if she was cracked out with a wig on. Yeah. You see how she's silent now? What? Wow. It's odd, isn't it? These motherfuckers are weird. Yeah. 323-450-2865. They have a problem. And if they were smart, number like taken. But she would have never said nothing to none of these motherfuckers that play their music. She would have never said nothing. Like this is the Green Line. Like quit all this foolishness. People be on here smoking weed. People be on here selling. People be on here doing all kind of stuff. Crenshaw, stop. She ain't gonna say shit. See how she quiet now? See? Dude, my cousin Mike has a problem. Like, something is wrong with him.